Hey, it's Nicole from Origin Fitness. I just wanted to give you guys a little update on the studio. It's been a little while. So as I think most of you know, we are no longer in our old location off of Oak Ridge in Fort Collins. Unfortunately, at the end of the year, I made a really hard decision not to renew my lease. Just with everything that was going on with the pandemic and still is. We just didn't know how long it was going to last and if we would be able to tide the business over. And, we were, as most people were, most businesses were, paying our full expenses and whatnot and not able to be open. So what we decided to do instead was move into a house with a massive garage, and we've decided to build that out into a home-based studio. So it's a little bit of a different concept. We're no longer in a commercial space, we're in a residential neighborhood, but I think it's actually going to be even better. And honestly, the studio space is about the same size as the old space, minus the front and back kind of reception areas. The actual studio space, square footage wise, is about the same. So that's pretty cool. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a tour so you could see what we've been up to and kind of what to expect. We are launching studio in-person classes starting on Tuesday, June 1st. So save that date. That's super, super exciting. We'll continue to Zoom all of our classes except for my functional training and boot camp classes, since, trying to figure out equipment that people have at home was just too much. But our Pilates, yoga, and bar classes, I'm going to continue to Zoom those. So if people are more comfortable continuing to work out at home, or if it's more convenient, that'll still be an option. And then I've recorded over 70 videos too, and that's a growing on-demand library. So that's also another option. I'll continue to record those videos as well. Right now they're all for sale on a sliding scale on the website. And in addition to that, I'm also going to do a subscription site as well. So we've got some more virtual things happening as well, which is actually cool. I was a little freaked out by the whole Zoom concept initially, but the positive side is, not only is it convenient if the weather's bad or if you don't have enough time to get over to the studio, it allowed some people that no longer live in Fort Collins or have found me virtually to join some of our classes that way too. So that's pretty exciting. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get to the good stuff. I'm going to give you a tour of the studio. So I'm going to flip the camera around here so you can kind of see what we've been up to. Alrighty, so here is our tour of the studio. So this is a garage. This is our residential neighborhood here. Here's Rhonda. So when you come in, you're right into a nice big studio space here. So we've got a nice big window that we can keep open in addition to the garage door for some ventilation purposes. But as you can see, we've got our bars. A little bit less bar space than we had at the old studio, but still, we'll do about the same size classes that we were doing, about 10 people. And we added on an actual Olympic lifting pad. So we had this squat rack and all of our Olympic setup at the old studio. We just got this actual pad. So it is padded. This floor is pretty dense rubber too. So conceivably we could drop heavy weights like a barbell on that, but this specific platform is actually designed for that. And then we have the wooden jerk boxes, and then we also have these foam crash pads. So as you guys probably remember, Alaya and I are super, super passionate about Olympic lifting, just ourselves personally. So we've been using this space a lot. We have a landmine attachment, we have a dip attachment, we have a hip thrust bench, we've got a bunch of sets of Olympic lifting weights, and then we have a battle rope there hanging up in the corner. And we have 3 barbells too. One of them is actually racked right now. We've got bands, we've got a dip belt that you can attach weights to, we've got rings, all kinds of stuff. So some of this stuff, just like we had started to do at the end of when the studio was open and we had just installed this, is we'll continue to utilize a lot of this stuff in our boot camp classes. And that's partially why I changed the name. So boot camp is no longer called boot camp. It's now going to be called functional training, so that we can incorporate some of this strength training in as well. So it's not going to be just the more cardio hit-based stations that we had before, just a little bit different concept. So again, here is studio space. We got our sign up last night. It was nice to see that again. So nice big open space. There's our lighter weights. And then as you can see, there is the garage. Here's our other half of our jerk boxes here. The only thing we don't have up yet is the TRX. And the TRX we'll put up this weekend, and that's gonna go in this corner. So we also got a set of 5 through 50-pound dumbbells, which took me about a year to actually get. I'm sure many of you experienced that trying to buy equipment. It was sold out everywhere. So that's also a new addition, and all of our kettlebells and stuff and whatnot are back there. And we've got our Pilates magic circles, all of our yoga stuff, our 100 and 250 club boards. We've got to add that 500 soon. I know some of you are getting close. And then there is a bathroom. So this is the door into our house. And the bathroom is super, super, super conveniently located, boom, right inside the door. So some of you, may get a little sneak peek into our house as well. So where we're located is right off of Drake and Timberline. We're in Buckinghorse neighborhood, and we're in a nice little cul-de-sac here. So it's a really, really quiet neighborhood. They are putting in the connection stuff right now, so we've got some street noise periodically here, but I think they're almost done with that. They've already done ours. So there's plenty of parking all along either side of the street here, and of course our driveway. Not so much right outside of our house, but there'll be plenty of space. And there's the front door of our house, and there is our new studio space. And that's the tour. That's what the new space looks like. I can't wait to see everybody in person. I know I've seen a few of you here and there throughout this past year, but I haven't seen a lot of you in a really long time, and I'm really, really excited to see everybody again. We do have enough space, to kind of space things out, and like I said, we can keep both the garage door, the windows, and even the door into the house, which also goes straight into our backyard. We have a little slider there, so we can get a lot of airflow, and we have a fan and stuff like that too. So we can space things out quite a bit. Our max class size is gonna be 10 people, so it's a little bit smaller than what we would have had at the old studio, in part because we've got the Olympic lifting pad, and because we have some equipment. The only downside of having the garage door is that takes away a whole wall space, so I can't put anything there. But we do have enough space, I think, to comfortably have 10 people. We will probably do some park classes as well this year. We've just had, kind of some rainy weeks, so I was kind of waiting for the weather to clear up. I probably won't be able to live stream those classes just because internet connection and whatnot. So I'm not going to do a ton of park classes, but those of you that came to Warren Park last year, it's a pretty special, magical park. So I may just try to do a few one-off classes or some special classes. Maybe we'll do some of the bar intensives or something. That way we can have more than 10 people. And also too, I just realized the other day we totally missed our 4-year anniversary party because everything was shut down. So we may have to wait until next year and celebrate 5 years. Otherwise, we may try and do some sort of open house or something like that too. So now that we are given the green light to kind of start getting back together in groups of people, I'm sure we'll be adding on some more special stuff like that too. So that's the tour, that's the update. Save the date, Tuesday, June 1st. So we've got bar class in the morning at 9 a.m. and then cardio bar fusion at 5:15. The schedule is on our website. It's on the Schedulicity app. It's in your newsletter. But as always, if you have any questions, concerns, if you just want to reconnect, feel free to shoot me an email or send me a message. And hopefully we will see you all real soon.